Yo, welcome back to our podcast number 9. And we got Curls with us. What up, Curls?
OG in the flesh, you know what I'm saying?
Curls has been with us for a long time. He's been one of our day one partners since we've been Star-Worthy
Let me let it be known off the rip.
Yeah.
When y'all blow up, I want everybody to know Curls been here since day one. I ain't jumping on bandwagons or nothing, bro. I've been here day one. Facts.
For sure.
And we appreciate you being here, Curls, for real. We appreciate your support.
Yes,
that ain't no lie. President, what up?
You already know President Q back at it. We're about to get into another episode of The Plug. Y'all know.
Yep. And if you haven't already, y'all need to get in there and subscribe, like, and share. We got some music videos coming out. We got some great content coming to you guys. We got some exclusive interviews coming to you guys as well. So if you haven't already, YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, anywhere you listen to a podcast, look up the Plug Podcast, Jay Alamo. You'll find us there. So let's get into a little bit more. We ain't gonna jump into a whole bunch of hip hop here today on the Plug Podcast 9. What we gonna get into a little bit more, President?
Well, for our topics we got today, we're gonna talk about the stupidity of Florida. They set a new record high. I think back to back of COVID cases, and it's like they were the last ones to. We'll get to that in a second.
Good.
But we're gonna be talking about that.
Yep.
As you know, well, as we've seen on ESPN and ABC, that I believe 4 players for the Houston Texans, the NFL team, and 2 players from the Dallas Cowboys, America's football team. Big Zeke contracted COVID-19, aka coronavirus. So that's already. I mean, wow.
That's already.
I'm like, how y'all contracting that?
And we also go get into a little bit of the NBA.
Oh yeah,
as well.
That's right. And also, I want to talk a little bit about Kaepernick when we do talk about NFL, because Roger Goodell decided finally, 4 years later, send an apology and try to recommend Colin Kaepernick to NFL teams.
So we go dissect a lot. We got Curls here with us.
Yes, sir.
On the Plug Podcast 9. Quick shout out to some of our sponsors I could think of. Doug Pond Films. Shout out to Doug Pond Films. Shout out to Big Brothers Barbershop as well. Definitely, if you're in the Alamo Ranch area, Calabria, San Antonio, check them out. Also, shout out to Bear Clothing as well. Definitely got a lot of good sports apparel. If you're looking for a nice workout shirt, some shorts, he has a lot of good merchandise on that website as well. So definitely click the link below for his information. Other than that, if you want your business featured on the Plug Podcast, definitely reach out to us. We'll be right back. We're going to get into his music videos, and we're going to have some more with Curls.
It's gonna be a good one. Gully girls hold love. Already. Nigga, I feel all types of fly. Don't ask why. I ain't told no lie. And I know we finna ride. No decide. No side of this bitch just flossing. Nigga, we be flossing, grinding.
Welcome back from that music video. Man, we got a lot more music videos in store for y'all. We've been getting a lot of requests. Thank you guys for everyone that's being part of the Plug Podcast. Sending over your videos. Send them over. We'll rate them. We need to start ranking these videos and making our top 3 of the week. But more or less, send those videos in. Like, share, and subscribe to the artist. We're going to get into a little bit more COVID-19 stuff.
Yeah, so I like that Rap City idea right there. Bring that back. A lot of people watching this probably don't even remember or know what that was. Let's talk about something that's real hilarious to me. Wise people always say, like, what goes around comes around. Mm-hmm. The energy you put out is the energy you get. Yeah. And we're seeing a lot of ignorance, go out, and a lot of, like, I guess what they deserve coming back to them,
Yeah.
So y'all know when COVID first hit with the Rudy Gobert and all that, everybody, every state pretty much was like, okay, we need to close up. Everybody quarantined. I didn't go to work for about a month and a half, and then they still decided to send us back, even though the numbers didn't go down. But Florida, I guess they thought they were genetically superior or something, because they didn't close up. Yeah, they said we got the heat. We ain't worried about that.
The sun was
we
helping
leave
them.
our beaches open.
Yeah.
We leave our bars open.
Yeah.
You don't need to wear no mask.
Yep.
So it took a while to catch up to them. You know, I'll admit the COVID rates did go down over the last month a little bit.
Yeah.
But now all of a sudden there's a huge spike across the board in Florida. So we're talking around 3,000 a day new cases. And
I know it's been a pretty big spike as well. Just kind of, you know, I expected it, you know, since the riots and everything, and everyone's going together. And like here in San Antonio, I think, Curls, you had mentioned a little bit about like the grocery stores and stuff like that.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Right down where I work. Right down from where I'm working.
Yeah.
And I just seen the Ross right next to Quinn.
Yeah.
They got one now.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
well,
damn.
you think they ain't gonna make his way down? I'm only a couple buildings away, you know.
Yeah.
So it's scary.
And I feel like with the riots and everything, it was a lot of young people. So I think naturally where everyone's looking at now, and then you look at the numbers of spiking, are where young people are going, you know. So I kind of feel like I thought that was going to happen regardless. Once the riots, I seen the riots going on, I said, ain't no way that
we're going to be able to
yeah. And so, I mean, like the bars and the clubs, you see those numbers closing or, you know, raising up and closing down their business because that's where we are. Yeah. I mean, for our generation.
I mean, it was, the riots, but it wasn't just the riots. Some people are just stupid. Some people are real dumb.
Yeah.
I'm talking, I just read an article about 15 group of friends decided to go to a bar together, open bar.
Yeah.
And all of them got COVID.
Yeah.
Every single one of them tested positive. So whose fault is that? Who you gonna look to blame?
True.
You know, like you could have easily stayed home, your ass home, got on Xbox, and then drank some Smirnoff and took some shots. You know, but you gotta go out. I gotta see my friends.
Let me hit
I gotta not have.
Let me hit up all 15.
Yeah, let me.
get all 15 of y'all with me.
The whole group chat, huh? You have to get the whole group chat up in there. So it's like people do this. I mean, even it sucks, but it trickles down from the top. Our president's ignorant.
Yeah,
talking about it's a hoax. And when we hit 100K, he started talking about, okay, maybe it's not a hoax, but we don't need to wear masks.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, you just want to look tough so bad.
Right. I swear he changed his tune every
every day,
few weeks. It was
like
something new.
Maybe.
Well, okay, maybe it's not a hoax, but you know. So it's like when you got that guy at the top, who's the face of our country, like.
So I mean, as far as like some of the things we haven't. You know, got to speak to Curls a lot about, you know, the COVID-19. I mean, since everything's been coming down and everything's been quarantined, what's some of the things you've been doing since COVID-19 and been quarantined up?
I've been on Warzone. That was a lifesaver.
Yeah, for real.
Really dropped that Warzone. That was a lifesaver for real. I've been on that.
Yeah.
I've just been, you know, on my music thing.
Facts.
I'll go out to my car, throw a beat on.
Yeah.
I'll just be writing, bro.
Yeah, I mean, definitely if you haven't checked out Curls on Facebook, definitely you be spitting out some of those freestyles, some of the nastiest freestyles.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's another thing, President, we should probably think about bringing back is those freestyles. Because Curls, he get in that car and he go like, and he dropped that beat.
I drop it real quick.
So you definitely be doing that. Definitely keep up the good work there. Tell us a little bit more about Curls and Curls as an artist. Where you get your name from? Where you from? Let the audience know a little bit.
Artist. All right. So the name Curls. I was real quiet in school. You know what I'm saying? Didn't say much to nobody.
Yeah.
Someone was sitting behind. I mean, right now I ain't got no hair. I had the long curls,
back in the day.
the locks hanging down. And someone was just trying to get my attention in class. Didn't know my name yet. It was the beginning of school. You know what I'm saying? They said, hey, Curls. You know, that's all they saw was my hair, bro. And dog, just like that. That was my name.
Picked
bro.
it up.
everybody started calling me Curls after that.
I don't think I even know Curls' real name.
Nobody knows my real name.
He's like, I don't even know my real name.
Curls is my real name. You know what I'm saying?
Curls is the real name. And I mean, you've been, like I said, we've been happily working with you for the past 5, 6, 7, almost probably 8 years. We'll probably count. Because I mean, we definitely been putting work in. Tell people a little bit more about some of the music you put out and some of the projects you're trying to work on right now.
That's the problem, bro. I don't put my music out. I really don't. That's what's crazy. Like, I got so much heat, dog. I'm telling you, heat. I got heat, and I just don't put it out. I don't know what it is. I'm not sure. When I first started rapping, I never even intended on that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. It was
just like one summer in high school, I was bored. Picked up the Fruity Loops demo. You know what I'm saying? Let me check this out real quick. Put out a couple beats on MySpace. And then all of a sudden, some people would hit me up, bro. Like, I like that beat you made and this and that. I started getting plays, you know what I'm saying? And then, so other people started rapping on my beats, you know what I'm saying? So then I started hearing that. And I'm just like, damn, like, I think I could do that, bro. Like, low key, I think I could probably write a rap real quick. You know what I'm saying? So I would just sit in my room and just write something real quick. I never tried. You know never put nothing out. And then, so actually my younger brother, he started rapping before me. So I started rapping.
Drew, hey, we shout out Drew. We got a video of him as well on our page. So you on our page now on YouTube. Go ahead and check out some of those music videos. You'll see both Curls and Drew on there.
So I started rapping in 2008. After high school, after everything. And so I took Drew to one of his friends' house to go. He could go record, you know what I'm saying? And then they were just like, hey, man, just, hop on the mic real quick, see what you got. And that was it, dog. I got in there. It just came natural. Like, I felt it. I had it. I put it out. People didn't believe it was me because at school I didn't even talk. So to convince people that I'm rapping,
you spit.
They're like,
like
nah,
that.
bro, that's not you. There's no way. There's no way that's you. And then, dog, ever since then, that's just like a passion of mine. And I never intended to become a rapper or become famous or like none of that. It was just that's what I like to do, bro. I just like to put my words and put it together, beat, and that's it. Like, that's just I love that. You know what I'm saying?
It's the artistry of hip hop and putting it together, man. You definitely, like I said, them freestyles and some of your body of work as well. I know.
I've seen them. I've seen them with my own 2 eyes.
I think you and President are working on.
I
think this is a plug exclusive. I think this plug podcast 9. My bad. I'm kind of spilling it. I'm spilling it on plug podcast 9, but. He's mentioning, you see, we're not live at the basement. We are live at the basement, my basement. We definitely working. I mean, these guys are definitely working really good. So definitely check out some of their work as well. To kind of get back on COVID-19, Florida's number spiked. NFL, you kind of mentioned a little bit earlier about 4 players contracting COVID, 2 from Dallas, 2 from Houston.
For me, it's a surprise because you would think, I guess, not just as millionaires, you would protect your product, your body, your moneymaker. But also, like, the teams would protect their players a lot more, too, Like, especially people like Zeke.
Like a bench player.
You can. His update said he was feeling good. He said, "I'm feeling good. I'm feeling fine." But man, that's crazy to know. I mean,
because you're gonna have to go through protocol, especially if they do decide to resume the season, which is probably one of the worst things to do because football is really contact.
Contact
really
and dirty.
But you gotta think of how many people will be missing freaking weeks.
Games,
like you're gonna miss at least 2 weeks of
3,
and that could be
weeks.
the difference between you being in this spot
and that spot.
This spot in the ranking.
Yeah, one of your players.
So it's like stuff like that. It's a serious thing.
That's big in football. Missing weeks in football, bro. That's that could be
you
2-3
can't recover.
games.
Sometimes
got Thursday night football sometimes.
Man, he missed
3 games right there.
Exactly. So I mean, it's very interesting to see how like sports are really, really going to resume. with that COVID-19 and everything, and now you think about the attendance, or what about the crowds, what about there's so many if points still in this point of the year, and it's like at least 4 months into this COVID-19, I believe.
Yeah, and it's picking up. I mean, some people they're trying to find ways, like the NBA. They're trying to, I guess, go to Orlando and do that.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that's understandable. You know, trying to finish out the rest of the season.
Right.
You know, they got a couple games left. They want to play for the championship. It's only going to be them. Yeah. They're going to be isolated.
Yeah. But, I mean, and as while we on kind of topic of NFL, not reinstated.
Oh, yeah, the reinstate Kaepernick. That's been going on.
Yeah.
Which it only took a whole man to get his freaking neck suffocated.
Facts.
For people to switch sides and understand we weren't just, fucking around, just trolling them about black people really, their lives needing to matter a little bit more. And Colin Kaepernick was one of the first people to hop on that and make it big. Actually,
make it the biggest.
Because
honestly, I think all of this started with him. Mm-hmm. There's no other way.
Because he said, you know what, I'm gonna be the martyr for this. If I gotta sacrifice my career, which is so stupid. How did his whole career go
because
down?
They didn't
want a knee before the game.
The knee before the knee.
During a Pledge of Allegiance, which he's showing as to put I guess tribute towards
awareness.
Awareness towards black people who are brutalized by the police. And people.
And he said that clear as day.
Clear as day. So how did Tony from over there just start talking about? But my brother served in Iraq.
Right.
Yeah.
My brother.
Right.
My brother served in Iraq. Like, what are you talking about?
Tony, relax. Relax, Tony.
Flag. Why are you disrespecting the flag? The flag, Colin. And everybody, and then I'm over here like, what? And then
what are we missing?
Saying he's just the worst. He needs to be out of the league.
I can't believe he has a job.
Yeah, I can't.
He makes millions and millions.
Why is he complaining? Why is he complaining? He's a diva.
That bothered me a lot, bro. Like, there was an explanation for it.
Yeah.
Clearly, over and over. Yeah. And you just still have these people
even Drew Brees at the Drew Brees still.
I started noticing people I feel like people are trolling especially in this internet era where they're willingly taking stuff out of context, willingly trying to warp the perspective to make some stupid hot take out of it. Yeah. Because it's like half these arguments, they just cherry pick some random small thing and turn it into the argument when they don't look at the body of things that happen. Like even with George Floyd, he made rap music. And it's like, what does that have to do? What does that have to do?
Yeah, I agree.
With him dying like that,
you know what pissed me off? We had the whole George Floyd thing, and you're trying to get people to understand. Yeah. They killed this innocent guy.
Yeah, innocent, completely.
And for nothing. And there's just no. They're just like, well, you're this. And then I see a picture. He's
criminal or he's that.
And then I see a picture on Facebook that a horse got hit with a rock. And, bro, they're losing it now. Y'all just gonna hit the horse with a rock. Like, come on, man. Y'all just don't get it, bro.
They don't.
And this goes back to maybe, I don't know what podcast this was, but I mentioned how they demonize after they die. Even Kobe Bryant took that hit. Even Kobe took that. And Kobe took that hit so hard after he died. And I'm thinking like, hold on, guys. Like, we thinking like this is probably one of the greatest basketball players ever to play our basketball game. Greatest person. I mean, as far as what he was displaying after his legacy and everything, I'm like, he's giving back. Like he's a person that's willing to give back. Not to call Michael Jordan out. I'm sorry, MJ. He didn't give back. No, he didn't give back to the Kobe's giving y'all so much knowledge, and I hate it when they demonized him after when he passed about raping and always celebrating this. Man, they do it, and that's why they say Black Lives Matter. Like I can't even tell you when Billy or Sal died, and and we demonize him or her for whatever their past life or whatever they were doing, coked up all through the whole whatever. We like, oh man, honor him. We should honor him. We should honor him. So it's just like, it's such the BLM movement is so much bigger, like mind wise to me.
Yeah, it's a weird like a mental thing that we have to get over. Like black people, we get it. Not just because we've seen it. We get it because we're in it. We get it because most of the time, black people are like that. I guess they're good with empathy. Hispanics, real good with empathy. It's like we understand. We can relate on that level. Like we're human beings at the end of the day. Yeah. But then you got, and no, I'm not saying all white people. God dang. But we got majority on people who are making these arguments white who are just, they don't get it. They don't understand. These are people who are just living their lives, getting brutalized. Colin Kaepernick was standing up, taking a knee for these people who are dying for absolutely no reason, or even if they do die for a reason, it's not enough to die over it,
Yeah. How do you feel about Colin Kaepernick now? I mean, and Goodell finally standing up and saying that he wants to.
I don't buy that. It's too late. Like
it's almost like taking the popular opinion, taking the popular side. Like now that it's popping, okay, well now that 90% of people agree, racism's bad. Let me hop on the train.
To me, it feels like honestly, it feels like a money grab kind of thing now.
Okay.
Yeah,
because people are losing money. NFL losing money. They don't know if they're gonna start the season. But hey, let's get Kaepernick back out there.
Yeah,
and that way everybody,
because they know his jersey's gonna sell.
You know what I'm saying? Let's get the ratings. Let's
get that back.
That's what it feels like to me, because there's no way that I don't think he feels that, honestly.
Nah.
It's too late, bro. Like
you would have.
It's too late. You would have by now. It shouldn't have taken all of this for you to come out and say
so much.
And then he had his workout a few months ago. And then still getting picked up.
Yeah.
Do you think he's fit? I mean, not fit to be a quarterback, but is Colin Kaepernick still good enough? Let's not argue about like that. But do you think because Cam Newton still doesn't have a job,
right?
And Cam Newton, I feel like, is better than Kaepernick. Not to be shout out to both quarterbacks, shout out to both black quarterbacks. But do you think Kaepernick can't even make his way back into the NFL? Is my question.
I think so. I mean, you got to look at some of these quarterbacks on these teams, bro.
Oh, it's on your team, I'm
pretty sure this dude can take that spot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I don't buy it, man.
Are we saying he's gonna be the greatest? No, because he probably gonna be rusty. But he's still, even rusty Kaepernick is better than a lot of the quarterbacks I know I have on my team on the Seahawks.
In the backup.
It's like, come on now, we need somebody like that in the league who's willing to stand for something. And it's crazy. Also, I mean, that doesn't just show what the commissioner had his fakeness to me. It shows a lot of the other players. A lot of them weren't willing to stand up for Kaepernick. Yeah. We had some. We did have some. We had some. They're all black. All of them were black. But a lot of them, they just kept their mouth shut and try to make their money. And it shows you
where they at.
Dudes, I'm not really trying to support dudes like that anyways, So that's just my thought process on the commissioner.
Yeah.
Because Adam Silver of the NBA, he's always for that. He's always like, good, speak your voice.
Correct.
It's a players' league.
Correct.
Say what you gotta say. You got Roger Goodell. He just kept his mouth. How you for 4 years?
Yeah.
4 years.
Yeah. Seriously.
Like, that's a long ass time.
Nah, nobody's buying that. Too late.
I'm like, you're not winning my.
Same thing with Drew Brees.
Mm-hmm.
Not buying. We might as well hit on that too.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, honestly,
if you don't know about the Drew Brees situation, basically, he's just like the arguments I was saying. People were cherry picking earlier. He was making that argument of hashtag All Lives Matter because my grandfather was a soldier, and I don't appreciate people disrespecting the flag and we fought too hard and. It's like, what are you? He
totally got tore up.
Yeah, people were just like, bro,
former teammates,
LeBron. Everybody was like, bro, what are you talking about? That's not. What what are you saying? Which we know he's a devout conservative.
You see,
he likes Trump.
You see the picture there. You got it.
Yeah, so it's like we know what side what perspective he's already coming from.
Yeah.
But he really needed a reality check of, yo, you've been privileged throughout your whole life and career. Not saying you didn't work hard, but you definitely has a lot more advantages than a lot of other people. And I wish you would recognize not everything is just clean cut equal.
Yeah. And I guess for the Drew Brees thing, I mean, Curls, do you feel like I feel like he said what he said and he tried to backpedal.
He retracted really quick.
And that's why I don't buy it.
His money was like his paper was in trouble.
Money was in trouble.
He said what he felt that first time.
Come on.
The first
straight
time.
Up.
They usually
there was no, I made a mistake, and there was he straight up said what he felt, and just like the fact his argument was, my grandfather, fought the war and the flag, and like, bro, your grandfather wasn't by himself fighting that war.
He probably forget about
he probably had a black man right next to him fighting too for that same flag. You know what I'm saying?
Same flag that.
So I don't buy it.
Like I said, those arguments are so I don't even entertain those anymore because what's the point?
Yeah,
you can tell them 1,000 times and they still gonna.
And
for one thing you said,
and to kind of grab it a little bit more and touch it. The last thing I want to talk on this, and we'll cut to a video. Is has we seen the 824 by Dave Chappelle?
I ain't seen it yet.
You haven't seen it?
Check that out.
Check it out, Curls.
Very
not too much jokes. He did one or two. I like the one joke. He was like, "Oh, your black friend, white friend, y'all together." It's gonna be a long car ride, huh?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You got to speak that.
So it's just some raw.
It's raw. It's real raw.
It's what we needed because Chappelle, unlike the news, unlike the president, unlike the politicians, unlike a lot of the other information outlets we get, he's always been honest. He's never been the type of dude to just bend this way or that way.
After he left all that money on the table
he's shown he has integrity.
Yeah,
he's always been true to himself. He's proved that over and over. And
so it's like when it's coming from him, it's way different than coming from Don Lemon, than Donald Trump, than a lot of these politicians and people like that, because he's just spitting straight facts. And he makes so many white people laugh that they're willing to give him a listen and see the perspective, because a lot of them, not a lot of white people, but a lot of people who were on the other side just kind of blocked out the regular voices talking.
Correct.
But now they're willing to listen to Dave Chappelle say it. So now
I was proud of him. You got to check it out. One of the things I did take away that I kind of laughed at but really made a reality to me was he said he was on the West Coast and there was an earthquake or whatever, and it was for 35 seconds, this earthquake. He said, man, he ran to go grab his weed. He was ready to smoke. Like, he was ready. He's like, I'm about to die, And he said that was 35 seconds. And then he reversed it back to, this man was on his neck for 8 minutes and 24 seconds. And I said, man, I get in a near car accident and my heart, like, oh, crap. Like, and that's like 5-10 seconds. So, if you guys haven't already, definitely check out that 824 by Dave Chappelle. It already had like 14 million views from I've seen
it. It came out I want to say 1 a.m. I was a night owl. I was just up. And then I watched it like an hour out and it already had like 600,000 views. So I was like, damn.
Yeah. And it was very good. Damn. So, man, definitely, Curls, appreciate you holding down this topic with us with this COVID-19. And we're going to be right back. We're going to cut into one more music video, and we're going to close out with some NBA talk. We'll be right back. All right.
And it's on God Squad. I'm exhausted, fucking 9 to 5, had to work at 9 to 9 with the bosses, thought that I lost it, but I'm flipping through the rhymes in my mind and notice that I ain't lost shit. The cause is, I'm saying what I'm saying, listen in, wonder when, where applause is. You got the game in your hand and you paused it, and it's it's up to me to unpause it. I don't floss shit, I just stack my ends, work hard over time, I some boss shit. I haven't bought shit, more money, more problems, hoes, clothes won't solve shit. Think smart then solve it, like me, I'm solving. Find the beat that dissolved it, put a G in the suite like I'm staying with you.
Shout out to our president, man. He did
a great job.
He's doing a great job.
He did a great job with the economy, like they said he was gonna do.
He boosted it up big time because he's a businessman.
Yeah,
like if you have a businessman like run the country, it will probably make the economy less taxes, more income. Just
bigger
businesses,
math,
tax.
I think he know how to make himself money.
Now here we are.
He knows how to make himself some money. All right.
And I still looked his net worth up. He's still $2.6 billion.
Yeah, he's still getting his.
We should just kill him and try to get some of this debt back.
Right?
Pay some of this shit
Charity.
back. Like, hey, all right, this $2 billion. Let's go ahead and put this elsewhere. Here, let's give it here.
Golly, greedy.
Some of that stimulus though.
Yeah, I thought we was gonna get
round 2 at.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be coming. Yeah. I read it. It's gonna be coming.
Because I feel like August. Now, you still gotta do it now. The first one probably was too early, but I feel like they did that one pretty quick. They were like, oh, here y'all go, freaked out and get that first one out.
Yeah. And
this one's
so bad
more deserved. I'm like, bro, we've been going through this, and how we gonna get out here and buy shirts and shit? Ain't nobody gonna buy no clothes right now.
Right?
I'm like, gotta get back to work.
It's fucked up for the people who got let go and they have like apartments and stuff, and then the bills are still like the bill collectors still don't give a fuck either.
Nah,
it's like, dog, y'all really y'all can't hold that for a little
they're
bit.
like
End of the month you gotta have this or you're out. And it's like, dude, are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
It's definitely.
Those are the people that got hurt, bro. People that lost their jobs.
Yeah, and lost.
Got that little 1,200.
That ain't gonna do nothing. That 1,200 you prayed for, and you still gotta put another 600 up to make sure you make your rent.
Yeah, you better hope you have something saved up.
You still short $600.
That's crazy to me.
So I just pray everything gets better. Welcome back to the Plug Podcast. This is Plug Podcast number 9. We're going to keep these bad boys rolling out. If you haven't already, check out our last podcast, number 8, with Jiggity J. Definitely some good conversation there.
Shout out.
You're watching Plug Podcast number 9 with Curls. Shout out to Curls being a part of our podcast.
Yes, sir. It's only right I want number 9. Now you think about it.
Rondo? Ooh. Yeah. Well, we gonna make it now. We know we got the right numbers now. We got P Hill as well on the next episode of the Plug Podcast. That'll be 10. Man, we're gonna get these bad boys going. So if you haven't already, like, share, subscribe. Shout out to the artist for that last music video. Last convo for the night, and we'll wrap up. The NBA is all talks coming back into play in late July, early August. Yeah. But there is some clash there. There's a little clash there.
Big clash. Which is important to look at both sides.
Yeah. To elaborate a little bit more on those two sides, I always got my main man, President Q. Tell us a little bit more about those two sides of everything.
So, when things were going according to plan.
Boy. Yeah.
So, let me move a little bit. But things were going, I guess, as according to plan as you could get with the COVID-19 virus. They were gonna send all the NBA players to Orlando. I guess they were gonna live in some dome or something. Yeah. And they weren't going to be able to have like a bunch of basically a bubble. They weren't going to be able to have too much contact with the outside. Players were like, that sucks. Some aren't going to be coming back regardless because they have family that's in high risk of it. So you got people like Joe Ingles of Utah who's probably not coming back, and others of the sort already because of COVID.
Yeah.
So a lot of the players agreed. They had a meeting with the NBA and the commissioner and all that, and the NBPA, which is like the players representation.
Yeah.
So they all agreed that the league will be coming back late July, early August, and they're going to try to finish out the rest of the season, then go through the playoffs.
Sounds
2 weeks ago, something totally unexpected hit us with the death of George Floyd, tragic death of George Floyd, and the Black Lives Matter movement made a resurgence. So now everybody's focuses on, okay, no more of this bullshit of people putting their knees on innocent people's necks, on cops doing that to people. Yeah. We need to refocus on stuff that matters. Yeah. And try to fix this, get some social justice, some civil rights justice, and let's get this right. Good. So, this past week, NBA superstar Kyrie Irving, one of my favorite players, favorite point guard in the league. Yeah. Shout number 11. He had a meeting with, I think, 80 other players on a Skype or Zoom call, whatever it's called. Yeah. And they all agreed that they should put the season on hold or just straight up cancel the season in favor of not taking awareness away from the Black Lives Matter movement, so we could get some, social justice reform and stuff like that, and get things moving towards this direction. Yeah. And you felt like basketball is only going to take away from that. Okay. I mean, what do you think about that? I want to hear what y'all think about either side. Cancel the season.
How you feel about that?
Delay it, or just play ball.
As much as I love basketball, nobody expected what happened 2 weeks ago. Yeah. And the protesting and all of that. And the players are, we see them, they're athletes and they're celebrities and all that, but they're still human. You know what I'm saying? And they feel the way they feel. And if they feel like what they're going to do is hurting what they believe in, I mean, I think you got to side with them, honestly. Like, there's only so much they can do and so much they can say. I know that, but I feel like maybe this season just has to take the back seat to this. You know what I'm saying? This is more important right now. Yeah. And if they feel like they're taken away from it, you can't make them play. I don't think so.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And I feel like the kind of piggyback off what Crow said there, LeBron is on the other side. Right. LeBron wants the season to resume. Yeah. I understand LeBron's legacy. I feel like, I know it's going to be asterisk. I know it's important as people say it's not going to be asterisk. There'll be asterisk on the season. And it's probably a good asterisk. COVID, battle, all that, I think maybe using their platform it's still a good, maybe they could talk to the commissioner. Commissioner's a very, very open-minded guy. Yeah. I feel like, I understand we don't want to take away. How about at the end of every quarter, you make sure you have something after each quarter, or I don't know, make it still give. You could still, your platforms go reach. I'm not trying to be Uncle Tom or whatever this is, but I feel like you could still play ball, and it's going to be bringing more awareness than you feel like you could have in your own community right now. Because I only say that because
people are going to be watching.
Everyone's going to be watching.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, and everyone's going to watch the highlights. And everyone's going to tune in.
When you see the big
and everyone, and if I tune in and all I see you guys wearing black jerseys, black and white jerseys, I'm be like, why are they just wearing black and it's going to bring more awareness to it. And then maybe a halftime show, it's going to bring it. Don't let up on the momentum we have, and we could still get into our community. You know what I'm saying? And not to say that it's going to take away from what we're doing, because that's bullshit. It ain't going to take away from nothing we're doing, because we still go get out here and vote. We still go get out here and try to figure out the right things that we need to do to push our community forward. This cop brutality, like Dave Chappelle, we in the front seat. Mm-hmm. We're in the front seat of this. We taking care of this. Like, we like to see LeBron and these NBA players, but you can still do it. It's still on us to make it happen. Yeah. I know everyone wants to be the people's champ. Everyone wants to be Muhammad Ali. Everybody stand for something, but you still could ball out. I feel like you can still ball out and still stand for something. And LeBron has never sat down on anything.
That's true. Like, you could look
on anything, and he's still playing ball.
You could look at his record. I mean, out of all the current NBA players, he has the best record with black people. He's given thousands of kids scholarships, full ride scholarships to school. He made a school for black kids. So,
thank you.
So it's like people like him. They still do matter, and maybe, which I forgot to add this. Yeah. If you opt out of playing, in the rest of the season, Adam Silver said you can do that, but you're not gonna get any money. You're not gonna get paid for sitting out and all that. That's me. If I was even just a role player, fuck that. I'm playing. Yeah. I know they're gonna hate me now because they're like, wow, you don't care. Afterwards, I'm gonna give millions back. I'm gonna give millions back to y'all.
Yeah, and you know, I wonder if the confusion, everyone get in the comments right now, get in the comments, is the confusion lying that playing is gonna take away? Or is it? I feel like it's going.
It's almost like you ever seen a Venn? Well, we all went to school. Venn diagram, right?
Yep.
Where you got this situation, that situation. You got the crossover in the middle. Correct. I would argue with sports, specifically the NBA, there can be crossover between that and politics, which is always a good thing if you ask me, because they usually speak the right thing. Yeah, you should be allowed to speak your mind. But also at the same time, it's on us to get out there and vote. It's on us for electing the right officials. Yeah. It's on us to do the research and build the awareness and to march and protest.
They can still educate us in the same forms and same platforms. They could send out a tweet if that I'm not trying to say they're not that concerned, but if they want to give more education, they can still give out knowledge. Yeah. You know? I mean, and for them to stop the season or not want to play due to that, I understand the COVID thing. I understand our lives matter. Mm-hmm. I understand all the above. But, man, if I had a platform like that, y'all go get tired of me. I might be kneeling right off the rip. They be like, whoa, okay, we got the message. I'm like, y'all don't got it loud enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, Julian Stallworth takes a knee again. And they're like, yep, this is how we go do this until the season's over. Because we going to come back and ball. Well, this is why I'm going to still do to use my platform, and I don't know. I might.
Yeah, it's gray. It's a gray area. Yeah. It's real gray because if you're on either side, I'm not mad at you. Mm-hmm. You know, it's not really a horrible thing for them to keep playing. They're not. You shouldn't demonize them if they're gonna keep playing because they could use that money for good stuff.
Correct.
Also, it's not
donation.
You know, they're not just gonna stop showing awareness for Black Lives Matter.
Yeah,
I would
exactly.
assume.
And NBA would not even.
And then on the other side, if you do want to get out there in the streets as a basketball player and show awareness that way, I'm not against you for that either. Yeah. You know, so you're showing sacrifice, which I mean that shows your character also.
Yeah, also,
but you know, I feel like with that money still speaks to me.
Yeah, I mean, and I feel like you're not more or less of a black man if you're not out there in the community during your NBA season. During your games or whatever, LeBron, like James said, like he still gives back. You know, he still gives back to the community. Way before all of this, like he's still like, I'm gonna give my kids a chance. Like,
I'm gonna build a school.
And he's still ready to ball.
So it's like he's proven you can do that. And also, I mean, Kyrie, you being petty. Because you ain't got no real chance at the championship this year. I'm like, you know true. LeBron. You know true. LeBron has a good chance.
Yeah, LeBron's like,
and you like,
I could take this one ring.
Kyrie was kind of salty when KD said he was sitting out, right?
Yeah. So he is like, we get you, we understand you, but we also see
you're not the NBA champion. Yeah, it's like or contender. Contender.
So it's like we know what you thinking on the side subconsciously. But we also do got LeBron's teammates like Dwight Howard who said they're willing to sit out like that, which I thought that was interesting because I'm like, you can get your first ring, you know. So, but like I said, it's whatever side you stand on. I'm not looking at you bad.
Either way, I wouldn't mind seeing the NBA because sports and like everything. Right. I don't think it's going to take away from anything. Honestly, I hope that it brings more awareness. I mean, us seeing
video packages of the players talking about their experience with racism.
Come on.
So force these people who I just want to watch sports. Guess what? You got to sit.
You got to sit through this. Yes. You got to see this. You got to see this. You go see that.
Of all your favorite players. Yeah. Paul George's favorite. Not favorite, but his worst moment with police brutality. LeBron's experience with racial discrimination.
So, and if we can give them that platform, and I know the commissioner's smart enough.
Yeah, he'll do it.
He'll execute that like no problem. He'll be like, all right, we're gonna interview everybody, and America's gonna hear y'all voices even louder because ain't no other sports on TV.
Ain't nothing else.
And what else is anybody gonna want to watch? There's nothing else to watch. There's nothing else to watch. You gonna keep watching reruns?
I don't know what the hell I would.
You gonna watch the NBA? Like you go if you miss.
They need to let Coach Pop talk too because
him especially he's so
Pop be going off. Well, he don't care.
He's always been wise too. Yeah. Always like that's the one thing about Pop. You know, he's always willing to speak out.
Yeah,
he's never scared to.
He don't hold his tongue.
Yeah,
I love him.
On the important
shout out to the Spurs, San Antonio
Spurs.
Little
petty stuff, not the little politics. He speaks about the president. Yeah. He talks about like the politics. He talks about Texas politics and how young people need to get out and vote, and how he preaches that to like the young players like Lonnie Walker and back when Tony Parker came. So like he makes sure they're smart people, you know. So he's a smart person.
Very, very.
Don't call him Pop for no reason. He's like a father figure to a lot of people. You know.
There you go. So appreciate Curls kicking in with us on the podcast.
Yes, no problem.
Before we let you go, we gonna do we want yours, but we get ours a little bit later, and we gonna dissect his a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
So we want your top, your starting 5, point guard to center, no matter the decade player, whoever.
Oh, here we go.
I want to hear.
I could name a couple.
I could name at least one, but I want to let him give us your top 5 all-time starting lineup.
Okay.
Curls, here we go. Yeah.
All right.
Who you got? Point guard.
I'm gonna shock y'all with this one.
Here we go.
Rajon Rondo.
Oh.
Right. Rondo's a champ.
Hey,
Rondo's a champ.
Okay.
Prime Rondo. Prime Rondo.
Nobody said. Bro, I don't care what nobody says.
But man, you got a lot of point guards. Prime Rondo. You got
Prime Rondo.
Okay. Prime Rondo for Curls.
I got Prime Rondo.
That's out of 1.
I got MJ.
Okay. All right.
Oh, before you move on, you got Rondo and MJ. Tell us what you thought about that Last Dance.
The Last Dance?
Yeah.
No, that was so. I needed that. You know what I'm saying? I needed that. I'm just tired of people.
Yeah.
Online just disrespecting the GOAT, bro.
Man, there's a lot of disrespect
for myself too.
Yeah. Like, there's a lot. I ain't gonna say a lot of disrespect because I mean I honestly like LeBron. I'm still kind of like LeBron. But when I watched that documentary, I was like, this dude's brain is retarded.
He's a little special. Yeah, that's what I learned. He's a psychopath.
Retarded. Yeah,
he's a complete psychopath.
He honestly
that's what makes him like
that. Just the ultimate competitor, bro.
Like, competitor, winner. You know,
there's nobody topping that.
Yeah,
someone like looks at him wrong.
That's personal now. Like,
I got you.
Like, yo,
I said,
I sneezed.
I wanted a Twinkie from your bag, bro. What you tripping on? Nah,
bro. That Last Dance though.
That was nice.
And they did it right too. They did it right.
So right.
It was kind of weird a little bit, the jumping around and shit.
The only problem was, and I can tell you from an editor standpoint, the last 2 episodes or 3 episodes came in the last 2 months.
Yeah.
And they had to do those so quick. But those other ones,
the whole
all the way to 8, you could tell the difference. You like, whoa, this is too good. Like the way they narrated it. But those last 2, I know what you're coming from. The last 2 were like cliffhangers. Like, oh man, like y'all didn't put as much thought and time into it.
Yeah,
but they couldn't
because they need to make that money.
Yeah,
they knew they were gonna get
okay. Well, good to hear about Curls and that Last Dance. Definitely shout out. So we got Rondo and MJ.
Small forward. Small forward. Let me see who I have on the board.
You got a couple of them. I ain't gonna throw names out.
I'm trying to see who you got at the 3.
Who do I want at the 3?
You going to the championship. You got to beat the ultimate team.
This is the ultimate team.
Straight defense so far.
Yeah.
Straight defense.
I'm going to go small forward.
Man, you can't be. Can't be afraid to put Brown right there. He don't want to be typical.
That's what I'm like,
curls. He's like, nah, that's too easy. He said that's too easy. He said that's too easy. He wants
Kawhi.
I'm gonna throw Kawhi there.
Okay.
Wow.
Man.
I'm gonna throw Kawhi.
Wow.
There.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw Kawhi there.
That's pretty strong.
At the 4,
Brian KD.
I'm gonna go Tim Duncan.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
5,
I like that.
A lot of defense.
The Diesel, Shaq.
Ooh.
You know
Okay.
Yeah,
that's not a beatable.
That's not. That's. That team is very, very solid. I like that. I like, Curl, shout out to the 210. We got 2 of those 210 players on there.
Yeah.
Leonard, you're a traitor. But you're a 210 player.
Yeah, I guess he won us a championship.
Yeah. He gave us an MVP.
He's a finals MVP. So.
Well, yeah, I know my podcast listeners are probably like, damn, he's never going to let that go. I can't let that one go, man. But no, that's definitely a nice 5. Everyone in their prime. Only thing I say, I would sit back and play off a little bit because I know Rondo. I'm like, yeah, no. Jordan and Leonard, go kill me. Duncan, go kill me. Shaq, they all go kill me.
I don't know how you guys.
Yeah, nah.
2 7-footers.
Nah, yeah.
Just
that's a hell of a lineup, Curl. Shout out to that's Curl starting all-time 5, baby. That's Curl's all-time 5 right there.
All right.
So hey, if you got somebody, you got a better starting 5 than Curl's, let them know.
Let me know down below.
You don't.
Down below, let them know.
Me, you don't.
So, so anything else, Curls, you want to put out there? What's your handle name on the gram? And
the gram,
Facebook.
You can follow me at Curls NSR KURLZ NSR.
Yeah.
Occasionally, I'll drop some freestyle videos on there. I need to start picking it back up, though. I think I need to start picking it back up.
I think we need to go ahead and give you a segment
just for myself.
Just drop. Let us know when, and we'll go drop that.
Yeah,
we'll put it right here on the podcast. So listeners, make sure y'all listen out for that next Curl freestyle. We go definitely have it on the podcast.
Maybe I should just drop a freestyle right now.
Oh,
on the spot,
man, you got one in? Got one in you?
Always.
Man, you don't need no beat, acapella.
Let me get this acapella.
Man, Curls.
This is the first.
This is.
I didn't know this shit yet. So God damn.
Shout out to the Plug Podcast 9. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe down below. Curl and Nate Kush about to tear it up. This is the Plug Podcast 9. We appreciate y'all tuning in. This is your boy Jay Alamo.
You already know President Q.
Hey, take us out, Kush. Let's get it, Curls.
All right, look. It's Curlinator Kush out the Northwest. Oh, yes. G-O-D, squad niggas so blessed. Why your bitch all on my phone trying to show chest? Shit don't get ugly around here. It get grotesque. I put the pen down and then pick the scope up.
Yeah.
Make it zoom in at your face like a close-up.
Yeah.
My nigga smoking meds in a Lambo. Whip 2-6, so we had to raise the dose up. Money come, money go, money bags grow. I'm probably counting money, bumping money back, yo. Army here with me, we all in commando, but I'm the Dollar General cause I command dough. Yeah. Hut 1, Hut 2, nigga by the snap. All my bars crack like I get them out the trap. Yeah. All your bars whack me to get up out of rap. Put my city in a backpack and throw it on my back. And I'll lead the charge when it's wartime. Yeah. I got the drip ring wet floor signs. Yeah. You on a track, then it's snore time. I roast your camp like it's s'more time. NSR, boy, we the shit. Looking for the real, then you know we the click. Can't nobody match with the way we spit. Think we came with a match with the way we lit. Yeah. And I came with 3 hoes like Santa Claus. I take the mask off and then throw bandanas on. My shooter snapping like camera phones. Lay you to rest even with no pajamas on. Fucking a bad mama jammer with arm and hammer tucked. Just in case niggas won't damage us. King Kong clip big as fuck when it's standing up. That mean your cap getting peeled like bananas, huh? Mopping y'all up like a janitor. Out of this world like I'm on another planet or something. Dollar signs all on my calendar. Get to the money like I had a planet or something. I keep it real while you keep it irrelevant. Hogging the lane sitting big like an elephant. I can't be touched by you niggas, it's evident. But get you touched with no traces of evidence. And I beat up like Lennox Lewis. My flow is cash and my pen is Jewish. Balling out like I'm Robert Parrish. Bill Russell. Boston Celtics. George McGurvin cause I'm cold as shit. Stack so big can't even hold a grip. Why your hoe trying to blow my dick? Come and get your girl, don't even know the bitch. And now I know y'all heard that like know your clap. They be like, Curly Curls, I ain't even know you rap. Don't give a single fuck. Don't even owe you that. They cannot touch me, so there is no holding me back. That's it.
Oh my God!
I'm gonna stop it right there.
I'm
getting too hot, bro. Let me stop right there.
I had to hold my breath. I had to. Ooh, Curlis, hey man, blessing the mic, blessing the mic.
Yes, sir.
The Plug Podcast. Big Tigger. No, that ain't Big. Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all having me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, bro, day one. I've been here since day one.
Yes, sir.
Sticking with y'all to the end, man. Like,
we going to the top from here. This is Plug Podcast 9. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace.
Damn.
He didn't drop a freestyle for us, though.
I told you.
Let's get out of here.
I've been told
you try to warn him.
Been told